That was pretty cool. That made this game look... I'm excited to play. Railway Empire, welcome! Thank you for joining me today. This is the Railway Empire, the randomly selected game from my back catalogue. We're going to have a go at playing this. So let's dive into a game and let's see what we can do. Okay, so we're going to dive into the campaign and we're going to see what this game has to teach us. So let's have a look. We have Chapter 1. That sounds like a good place to start. Chapter 1, The Great Plains. The first chapter takes you to the construction site of the Union Pacific Railroad, which was started in 1863. Tracks were built westwards to establish the first transcontinental line. While you are conquering the vastness of the Great Plains at the heights of the Rocky Mountains with your tracks, you will learn about the basics of Railway Empire. Thomas Clark Durant, the visionary in charge of Union Pacific, will assist you. I'm going to need the assistance, I think. Okay, so that's where we're going to start. Yep, that's this there. Pause mode normal, that sounds fine. We'll keep
I
this
did
as
an
normal.
evaluation of the contenders and I am the best choice.
Okay, we have character selection. The Industrialist. Okay, looks like we're going to have to go with this guy, probably for the tutorial kind of thing. Newly constructed factories are 50% cheaper, is able to buy a town's factory without
the
an
rest
auction.
are just gold diggers who don't have a clue about how this business works.
Okay, and auctions are 50% more expensive. Okay, so when visiting his gentleman's club, Roger Smythe is always impeccably dressed from top to toe in suit, top hat and cane. For him, a pedantic approach to accounting is as much a matter of course for him as having a precise plan for each company.
Sometimes I think about giving everything up and dedicating my life to poetry. How about you?
Not poetry, no. He has no problem taking advantage of his competitor's weaknesses. If a successful competitor builds a train station in a city, he quickly sites a factory there. Okay, well, let's do it. I can't remember the last time I played a game like this.
On the banks of the Missouri River, the last chapter in the monumental undertaking of the Transcontinental Railroad began. The workers of the Union Pacific Railroad began laying their tracks westward from Omaha through the wild heart of the North American continent.
It's pretty cool that you can play through the history. It's quite
massive challenges awaited them. Away from all civilization, the country was vast, the weather ruthless, and the challenges tremendously energy-sapping. But there was a masterstroke of modern engineering to be accomplished, to tame the wilderness and to conquer it with steel, fire, and steam. Never before had anything like this been ventured, but the time was ripe.
Nice. All right, let's dive into it.
My name is Thomas Clark Durant. Exactly, the head of Union Pacific. We will go down in history as the ones who created the Transcontinental Railroad. And that, my friend, is your job as chief engineer. I can't supervise everything here on site right now, as I have to meet with some politicians in Washington. First, you should familiarize yourself with the basic controls. Move the camera in all directions.
Okay, I can handle that.
Now, test the camera's zoom function. You can also rotate the camera. Give it a try. Very good. That. Now you know the basic controls. Your first task is to create a rail connection between Omaha and Norfolk to the northwest. Both cities will need a station for this. You already have a station in Omaha, but you still need to build one in Norfolk. To do this, switch to building construction mode.
Okay, that's quite funny because I actually, obviously I live in England, not America, but I actually live in an area of England called Norfolk, and we pronounce it a little bit different to what he's saying, so that's gonna grate on me a little bit, but it's fine. It's obviously not England. Okay, so we're going to build a small train station, and we want to build it in Norfolk, which is how it's pronounced. Norfolk, build a train station.
Now the two stations need to be connected with tracks. To do this, switch to track construction mode.
Okay, was that good to build it right in the middle of the town? I don't know whether that was the right thing to do.
Now plan the tracks between the stations in Norfolk and Omaha. To do this, select the 2 station tracks one after the other. Then pay for your track planning.
Okay, so we have to select the track there, and then we want to take it all the way to Norfolk, which is going to be there. Right, and then pay for it. Pay and build.
Now
There we go.
create your first train so that you can set up a rail line between your stations. Initially, your train only exists on paper. It's not much use to you without a locomotive.
Okay, manage train, and by Philadelphia. So what was this? Release year 1863. Tractive power, top speed 27 miles per hour, breakneck speed. Wow, and 35,500. Okay, buy it. Let's do it. So looks like we can add personnel, but it's not telling us to do that at the moment. So close out and let's
Additionally,
do it.
each train needs a rail line that passes through all the stations it should stop at. Now join your 2 stations to the rail line by selecting them one after the other.
Okay, so select Omaha.
That's
select
enough
Norfolk.
for your first rail line. Now
All right.
confirm it so it becomes active.
Nice.
Very good. Now you can see the journey your train will take. If there is something to transport, the train will automatically take it.
Okay, so we're loading up some meat. Town information. Okay, so we export meat, export leather. We have passengers waiting and mail waiting.
However, as each
Okay.
locomotive needs water, sand, and lubricant on its journey, you have to place a supply tower along the route.
Supply tower. All right, and that wants us to put it here.
Very good. Your train is now traveling between Omaha and Norfolk. But you
Okay.
can do even more. Each city needs goods from the surrounding area. For example, every city needs corn. Look,
Okay.
there is a corn farm near Omaha. Until now, the corn has made it to the city in the conventional way, but we want to change that. Now construct a rural train station in the marked location with a corn farm within its radius.
Okay, so we need to build a small train station. Looks like so we've got just under 500,000 there. So small train station within its radius. Okay, here. Now, it looks like I can rotate it. Do we want to rotate it so it's kind of at least pointing at Omaha? So we get it in sort of a little bit closer. That seems to be about the right kind of place for it, I guess.
Now
Fine.
connect
There
the
it
new
is.
rural train station to the station in Omaha.
Okay, so with Omaha, which is that one there. And we want it to go to Evans Farm. And then we've got to pay and build.
And now things are getting tricky as we have to deal with a logistical problem.
Okay.
As Norfolk should also enjoy fresh corn, there will soon be 2 trains traveling on the stretch of track between Omaha and Norfolk. Of course, this will then result in a conflict.
Oh yeah, I don't want that.
Since trains cannot travel through each other, you'll need a side track between Omaha and Norfolk. This consists of 1 parallel track and 2 signals. First, create a side track. It needs to be at least long enough for a fully loaded train.
Okay. So we want track construction, I guess, and then we want to track construction. There we go. So we want to go from here to here. How do I do this? Adjust height, set track point. Why is it? Can it not bend the other way? Do I need to go? How do I get it to go over here? It's not going to want to do that. Do I need to go over this way and then maybe I just need to do like waypoints like here? Alright, let's do it here and then can we go around? Ah, there we go. Not too bad. And then we pay and build.
Excellent. However, your trains won't necessarily use the sidetrack as they generally always take the shortest route. For this reason, you'll also have to specify the direction of travel on each parallel track. Now open building construction mode and set up a signal in the highlighted area pointing in the direction of the switch. Trains will then be able to stop here when the single track is in use.
Okay, so we put it in the signal.
Now make sure that the track can only be traveled in one direction. For this purpose, set the signal so that trains coming from the opposite direction cannot pass. Excellent.
All right.
Now do the same on the parallel track so that each parallel track has a different direction. Place a second signal on the highlighted area and block the track to trains coming from the opposite direction.
Okay, so we're going to put in one there, but then we need to change it to go the other direction. Oh, hold on. No, what have we done? What have we done? Direction signal. Okay, there we are. So I want to change it. Change signal direction. So the other way. Why? Come on. Why is it not doing it? Remove signal. Change signal direction. Oh, hang on. Change signal direction.
Very good.
There we go.
I'm sure that wasn't at all
harder than
easy.
Should have been. It was
You'll
not.
soon come to realize that signals are an important aid in guaranteeing smooth rail operations. You will find more information and tips under Hints and Tips.
And that's up here. Tips and tricks. Okay, there's a lot to go through. We'll skip that for now.
Now assemble a new train and give it a locomotive and a rail line. Your new rail line should run via Omaha to Norfolk so that the people of Norfolk can be supplied with corn.
Okay, so your new rail line should travel from the rural train station through Omaha to Norfolk. Oh, okay, right, yeah, so we need to set up a rail line from here through Omaha to Norfolk. Is that what it's doing? It's Omaha, Norfolk, Evans Farm, back to Omaha. No, that doesn't sound right. So we want to go from Evans. Hang on, okay, Omaha to Norfolk. No. Yeah, why is it? Hang on. There. I clicked on too many times. Okay, so it's going to go from Omaha to Norfolk to Evans Farm. So but then it would go through Omaha. I'm not entirely sure that doesn't seem efficient, but we'll go with it.
Excellent. The corn farm will automatically make use of your train because the cities along your rail line are demanding corn. Conventional transportation is much more costly for the farm. We're still missing something. Locomotives wear out over time and need to be regularly maintained so they can perform their duties more reliably. For this purpose, there needs to be at least one maintenance building on each rail line where locomotives can be serviced if necessary.
Okay.
Construct such a maintenance building at your station in Omaha now. To do this, select the station itself and expand the station with this building.
Okay, so we can construct a maintenance building. Station receives maintenance building that automatically services locomotives before they continue on their way.
Right.
Awesome.
We've been lollygagging for long enough. I need to return to Washington for further miserable negotiations with our representatives of the people. I've written a task list for you. Take a look at it and complete the tasks within the given time period.
Oh God,
Do
time
not
limit.
disappoint me.
Oh, under pressure. Oh my God. Okay, let's have a look. So this first chapter takes you to construct. Oh, you read that. Okay. So we conquer the Great Plains by rail, starting from Omaha, connect Omaha and North Platte. Omaha and Cheyenne. Okay, optional tasks. Deliver the cattle to Denver. Oh wow. Okay. Meet. I'm not sure how you pronounce this. My American history, geography is not particularly great. Cheyenne, is it? I don't know. Please let me know. 150,000 people to your rail network. Population of 30,000. Okay. So connect Omaha and North Platte. That seems to be a good one to do. Let's have a look. So let's have a look. Where is everything? Oh, it's way over there. Okay, so connection bonus expires the 30th of November. So if we can get that connected by the 30th of November, we'll get a bonus there. So, okay, so Omaha. Do we want to go... I guess we can just go from Norfolk to North Platte, right? So let's track construction. Let's go from Norfolk here to Oh, we haven't got a no, we haven't got a station. Let's build a small train station. North Platte. Must be built within a city or close to a rural business. Okay, yes, we can do this. Right on the edge or right? Oh, right on the edge. On the edge. Oh, hang on. Click. There we go. Okay. And now we want to connect it. Okay, so it's quite nice that we're a little bit kind of relaxed now. We can kind of just work on the things as we see fit. Oh, there we go. Connect.
Good.
And build.
That's finished. You're making progress.
We completed the task. Yep, and then we want to connect to Cheyenne as well. I hope I'm saying that right. Oh, a timely report. 100th Meridian crossed. Transcontinental no longer a dream. In the last few days, labourers from the Union Pacific Railroad have crossed the 100th Meridian with their tracks. With this first milestone, Union Pacific has now ensured the right to forge ahead with a line through the heart of the continent. Renowned politicians and representatives of the railroad celebrated this achievement with a festive excursion to the scene of the event. So I don't know if these things are important. Let's just, okay, we're done. What have we got? Information. The better city is supplied with goods by rail, the faster it grows. Select the city dialogue and learn more about its requirements. If they are over 60%, the city can grow. Okay, so we've got these other things here. Oh, look, we have a Lee breeding. Looks like it has a cattle farm. He wants to be connected. So I guess let's get him connected then. That seems to be a good thing to do. So we build a small train station. We've still got plenty of cash. Can we do that here? Too little space for a station. Okay, oh, there we go. We want to build it over how are we going to want to do this? I want to rotate that a little bit, maybe like this. I have no idea if this is right or not. Breeding, but yeah, and then we're going to get the tracks. So can we just join it up with a track? We can, but do we just want to? Can we connect it to? I guess we just want to do that. Seems right. Pay and build. Now we could connect it. Could connect, I guess, maybe we want to connect. We've got another farm over here. We've got milk over here. No more corn over there as well. It would be easier to, yeah, we're gonna need to connect this maybe to, oh, I don't know, go around here, or maybe we can go this way, connect it to this farm over here, and then go around. I'm going to need to make another train as well. Tell you what, let's just let's not do that. Let's put in another station first. Small train station. We want to do it over this way, like that. Parker Farm. There we go. So we're going to connect Parker Farm. There's that one there. Build it, and then we want this one to go around to there. Build it. Okay. So now we want to do set up a rail line. So we need. Oh no! Hold on. We want to build a train first. So we're going to build another Philadelphia. Okay, and there set up the rail line. So we're going to need to go. I would say we're going to want to go Parker Farm. No. Let's start from. We'll start from Omaha. It's going to go to this one, this one, this one. Does it want to go to, yeah, and then to Norfolk? Okay. Okay, so what was I say, Luke? Waiting for clearance. So we're going to need, I would say, another side track. So track construction. We're going to put in a track here. Out to here, and then come in this way. And then we need to put in the signals. I'm going to build that. Construct building signals. Okay, so we want to put in one this way. And we can kind of make it so it goes that way, and then we change it around this way and flip it around. How do I flip it around? I had a problem with this last time. There we go. Okay, that should be good. I think that works. What about some more supply stations? A supply tower. We probably need a supply tower. Maybe here. We can't do one there. Maybe on this side, like one here. I don't know how many. Maybe we should probably build one here as well. I don't know how far these need to reach. Let's put another one here. I'm concerned about this. What is this? Due to missing operating supplies, locomotive slowed. This building supplies locomotives with water, sound, and lubricant. Okay, that's just the things here. Hold on. Oh, okay, that slowed due to missing operating supplies. I don't know what that means. Maybe it didn't get enough supplies from the stations. Is it going to speed up after it hits this one? Is that what that means? So we're stopping, resupplying. Is it going to be better? Yes, okay. So now we know that was the problem. So we have a train here. Okay, hopefully. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Okay, let's have a look at our next task. Okay, so where is that place? Dodge City's there. Okay, so we need to get all the way over here. Okay, oh, that's not shouldn't be too bad actually. Let's build a little train station. We're going to zoom in a little bit and let's get one to Cheyenne here. Let's build it this side like that. Okay, now we want the track construction here, and then that can go to where do we want to go to? To North Platte. That can go all the way over there. Zoom in. There we go. Build.
Those
Nice.
politicians in Washington get on one's nerves. But now let's get back to your tasks. As you can see, Cheyenne is still a little town hoping for an upswing caused by the railroad connection, but a city will only attract new inhabitants if it is supplied with enough goods.
Okay.
Cities receive basic goods from the surrounding area. If you construct stations in the right places and establish rail lines, your trains will be used to transport goods and you will make profits for transportation. But for this, you have to know what goods a city actually needs.
Sounds logical.
You can find out any city's current needs. Now select Cheyenne and view the city's demand for goods.
Let's have a look. Okay, so we're going to click on the
As you
information.
can see, Cheyenne currently needs only a handful of goods, and you can only deliver goods that are in demand. As the city grows, it will demand further goods. At the moment, you can supply grain and wood. Both of these goods are available to the north of Cheyenne.
Okay, so there's no demand for cattle, but yeah, we need some grain, corn, wood, meat, beer.
Connect Cheyenne to a timber business and a wheat farm and establish a new rail line that connects them both to Cheyenne.
Alright, so small train station. We can build that. Can we build that in the middle? That would be ideal. Can. No, so I'm going to have to build one. Let me think. One there, and then another one. So I've got to have two stations. Alright, let's do it like that. What I could probably do though is get a track like connecting these two like that. And there we want to connect this one over to Cheyenne. Oh, I can't. Well, I can. I can just connect up to there, can't I? That looks good. Golden plate. Okay. Single file. Do we need like a round trip? There's also a thing over here we could. Okay, hang on. So connect Cheyenne to timber business and a wheat farm. And so you need to the rail line. So we need to buy a new train. We're going to buy a train. And then we need to set up the rail line. So it's going to go from Cheyenne to Cook Jobbing and to Brown Preserve and then back to Cheyenne. Okay. I would say that's fine.
Well done. The city will soon grow. You can see how well it is being supplied at any time in the city dialogue. Basically, a city will grow once its demands are sufficiently met. I think you have learned enough. Complete the rest of your tasks.
Okay. Okay, what other tasks have we got? Let's see if we can do any of these things. So deliver cattle to Denver, meet to Cheyenne, and connect lots of people to a rail network that's working. So deliver cattle to Denver. Okay, so we need to connect to Denver now. Where is Denver? There's Dodge. Oh, there's Denver. So we could just set up it doesn't even need to be connected to the rest of the line at the moment. Let's do this. Let's build a small train station, and we'll build it near this cattle, the Kelly Ranch. We're going to connect Kelly Ranch to Denver. Oh, we don't have a train station in Denver. Let's build a train station first. Train station in Denver goes there. Let's connect Denver to Kelly Ranch. Build and pay. Now we need a new train. Buy a train. Set up the rail line that's going to go from Kelly Ranch to Denver and back. Alright. And there we go. Changes made to the rail line. That is now loading up cattle. So that's going to be going back and forwards, just delivering cattle. So what else do we need to do? We want meat to Cheyenne. So meat. Oh, meat came from Omaha, right? Omaha's got meat. So we need a train going all the way from Omaha to Cheyenne. Okay, so let's get a new... We could actually alter a train, right? Set up a rail line. Yeah, so this one goes from Omaha to Norfolk, to Evansville, excuse me, and back to Omaha. So if we get rid of... So Omaha to Norfolk. Yeah, let's change this. So it goes to Omaha to Norfolk. Then we want to go to North Platte. And then to Cheyenne. And then it's going to go back. Then it just goes round. But the people don't want it to go round. You then want it to go around here, right? So that makes a big old circle. Okay. Unrest in New York. Populace does not want to go to war. I don't think that's anything to me. I would spend more time reading that, but I kind of want to get these things built. So, how are we doing with our tasks? We're delivering cattle. So I guess we should get some meat to Cheyenne. Optional task. Connect the Great Plains with the Rocky Mountains. So reach a population. So we need to make sure that we're getting everything in Cheyenne how they want it. Connect Omaha and Rock Springs. Let's do that. Rock Springs. Rock Springs. Here we go. Rock Springs. Omaha and Rock Springs. Alright, so let's build a small train station in Rock Springs. The City Council of Rock Springs is refusing you permission to build a station as you haven't connected the station in Denver with your hometown yet. Okay. Denver. Okay, so we do need to connect Denver. We could just connect it up to here. Yeah, let's connect it up to there. Okay, and then we're going to put in a supply station. I'm running really low on cash. Building construction supply tower is going to go in there. Okay. Yeah, this I can see how this is going to get quite confusing to be able to have all the trains kind of connect without crashing into each other and to have the signals operating.
Well done. The citizens of Denver are impressed by the railroad.
Nice. Task completed. So that was pretty good. So we're not getting any meat Cheyenne. So I guess maybe it's to do with the signals. What is this? Warehouse overfilled. Okay. So we can maybe export beer to, was it Cheyenne wanted beer? Demand. What is this? Beer. Okay, weekly demand, stock in the city. So yeah, so we do want to get some beer to Cheyenne. So let's get a new train. Let's manage train. We can buy one. It's nearly all my money gone. Okay. I can set up a rail line. And we're going to go from from North Platte to Denver and back. No, not to Denver, to Cheyenne. Yeah. And that's going to load loading freight only. Yeah, freight only. So that's the beer train. Two trains cannot start their journey because they might collide on the same stretch of rail track. You could add more track at this location and use the direction signals to make sure that each track can only be used in one direction only. So yeah, so where's the train? So we've got a train here, it's wanting to come back. And then we've got another train here, which can't, so we need like a bypass track to come in. No, okay, we need to come out here to there. Okay, now, pay and build. Okay, now we're going to build some signals. Okay, so we can put in signal here. We need to change that one to only go, I want to go that direction. And then we want signals here, I assume, on this track. Or do we want there? And change direction. Okay, something's happening. That's moving, that's starting, and that's going. Okay, I don't know what I did, but something happened. And Cheyenne is growing. Oh man, this is not the easiest. I can see this being actually a lot of fun. This is definitely something that I would like to play. Okay, so I think I've got myself in a real pickle here. What we've got here, two trains cannot start their journey, but I've built tracks to be able to do that. Okay, so Cheyenne's there. Okay, can we sell buildings to get some money? Now things are moving.
Yes, one more thing. Your company has also a research department to help you unlock new locomotives and other innovations. Open the research dialog to find out more about it.
Okay, research.
Here you will find the advances that can be achieved in the current era. Advances from previous eras are usually already active, but what the future holds, we do not know. For each advance, you require innovation points, which you get automatically each month, and which can be increased in various ways. Now take a look around here and then unlock an innovation of your choosing. How about a new locomotive?
All right, let's have a look. So what have we got then? But there's giant drive wheels and lean boiler. The Rensselaer is an ideal express locomotive of its time. However, due to the tight wheelbase in the front bogie, caution is advised on bends. So it's faster. Okay, we need to lock three more. Okay, well, this one, here we go. The Dragon. Special type of axle suspension on this locomotive offers an advantage that the drive wheels can also be steered, combining a high driving force with good performance on bends. So it speeds things up, and you can get round bends. So no, to be honest, what is this? By intentionally designing some train lines in a way that long distances can be covered in as short a time as possible, public interest in travelling is increased. Increases the number of passengers in every city where your company has a station by 8%. To be honest with you, I might just go for that. That's only 100. How many points have I got?
Excellent. Cheyenne is becoming a major railroad hub, and
nice.
The credit is all ours.
Sure. So, I am in real difficulty here. This is a complete and utter mess. Let's have a look at our tasks. I've got no meat to Cheyenne, and I need to connect Omaha to Rock Springs, and then get passengers from Cheyenne to Rock Springs without stopping. So we need a direct line from Cheyenne to Rock Springs. And I think we can, there's Rock Springs there, so we could get a direct line through here without stopping. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. Let's at least see if I can do that. So we're going to have a small train station in Rock Springs. Now it didn't let us before because I didn't have anything connected, but I think I can now. Good. Okay, so track construction from Rock Springs to Cheyenne. That's a lot of money. There's no way. It's because I'm going directly through the mountains. I assume that's probably why it's costing so much money. But what other option do we have? I don't suppose there is an option. Let's clear that planning. So let me see if I connect Cheyenne. If I go over, I don't know, I guess. Oh, it's because it's building a tunnel. Oh, no wonder that's so expensive. So if I was to go, say, this direction here, and then around this direction, and then to this direction, through here. Let's not build any tunnels. You got to, just do it like this is much better. I mean, it's still a lot, it's too expensive, but that's much cheaper. Look at that. We should be able to afford that in a little while. I can afford it now.
Do you know that many people call the vast stretch of land between the Mississippi and California the Great American Desert? Those fools. Once my railroad has opened everything up, the value of these lands will go through the roof. Now you've managed to cross the Great Plains. A masterpiece.
Yeah, okay, we're doing absolutely awesome right now. But we're really not. So we want to transport 100 passengers from Cheyenne to Rock Springs without stopping. So we need a new train. But of course, I cannot afford a train. We're 35. We're almost there, actually. How much money have we got? Can we buy a train? I can buy a train. Okay. Set up a new rail line, and we're going to go from Cheyenne to Rock Springs. That's all we're doing. And it's going to be passengers only. Save and exit. Nice. Okay. So that shouldn't get in anyone's way. We will, however, want a supply tower when we can afford it. So I'm speeding things along here. Game speed. Okay, there we go. Okay, so supply tower. And let's chuck one like there. We still need to get meat to Cheyenne. That's the problem. Determined to do this. Determined to do this. Surely that should work. I've put in so many sidetracks and signals and things. I don't understand why things aren't working. This is, though, the worst video I've ever made here. Okay, so we've had 20 passengers delivered, so that one's going to be done. This one, however, getting meat to Cheyenne, I can't seem to do it. So where are we exporting meat from? Is meat the only place is Omaha, right? So random breakdown. Okay, I need more maintenance sheds. That's the problem, but I think that's going to be too expensive. Oh, you know what we could do? Right, Denver has got meat for export. If I connected Denver with Cheyenne, that should be relatively simple. So Denver, oh sorry, the Cheyenne is going to go this way. This way. Okay, 117. We have to wait for the cash to come in. Alright, so we now have enough money to pay for the track, so we're going to build it. And I'm going to get a new train, which is probably the worst thing I could possibly do, but we're going to set up a new rail line. And it's going to go from Denver to Cheyenne. Literally all it's going to do. And it's going to be a freight train to be able to take the meat. Oh wow, I don't know if this is the right thing to do or not, but that should... Mystery steam ride completed, okay. Another achievement. I don't know how I'm getting achievements because I don't know what I'm doing. This is terrible. Okay, so there it is. It's going. It's going to Cheyenne. Let's watch this one. Can I select the train? Let's ride along. Oh. Oh. That was very loud. Let's ride it. I want to watch it as it comes into Cheyenne. I can whistle. Oh, okay, there we go. I can move the camera a little bit anyway. Here we go. Here's Cheyenne. There's a train waiting for us because we're probably messing up the the routes. But I just want to make sure that I'm getting meat to Cheyenne. This is pretty awesome. There we go, we arrived at the station. Oh, look at the town, that looks awesome. Okay, so we're unloading. Let's have a look. Yep, it's getting meat. Let's check our tasks. Oh, we're getting meat. We're getting meat to Cheyenne. Oh, I can't believe how long it's taken me to get that working. Problem is, are the trains going to be able to go back? I think it is. It looks like that is. That's going to Denver. That shouldn't really get in the way of anything. So this should complete the meat.
Cheyenne will flourish thanks to you. And for each mile of track that we lay, we receive 10 square miles of land. The politicians have no idea of the value of the assets they're giving away, but that stays between us.
Nice. Okay, so we just need the passengers, which we're doing. 82. Only 2 passengers got there. Or was that? Well, we had 60 before. What? Maybe one more. Right. We have problems here. Despite the numerous amount of tracks I've built, for some reason they just don't seem to be able to go past each other. I don't know why. Okay, so where's our trains? Is this the one that's broken down? Random breakdown. I don't think there's anything I can do. I guess they're just fixing themselves. Eventually. There we go.
Progress is enormous. The
Oh
Far
my God,
West is
I've
no
done it.
longer so far away anymore, and the people are slowly realizing that trade helps create prospering cities. We still have a long way to go, but the Transcontinental Railroad is coming.
Okay, so you've completed all the compulsory tasks in this chapter. Close the dialog box to view the final rating of your performance. I'm not entirely sure I want to do that because it's going to be bad.
In spite of all the challenges, the Union Pacific Railroad managed to cross the endless expanses of the Great Plains and conquer the merciless slopes of the Rocky Mountains. The Central Pacific Railroad approached from the west, but the winter of 1868 brought all work to a standstill. The two lines lay just a few hundred miles across from each other, in the middle of nowhere in the mountains. The dream of the first transcontinental railroad seemed to be within touching distance, but was buried by house-high masses of snow and blown away by icy snowstorms, a dream that had begun almost 4 decades before.
Okay, President. Did I do good? Company value, length of game. So the company value kind of steadily increased. Route length increased. Overall rating 30. We did all the tasks. The time 20 out of 20. We spent a long time on that one. Let's just say. I don't know what these ratings mean about competitor rating, info about rating. The more tasks you complete, the faster you fulfill them, the higher your time rating. If you complete a task within about half its estimated time limit, you'll make the highest available score. Total score is determined by your time rating and several factors. So I don't know, 20 out of 20. So we did it. It was the first campaign. They probably gave us a really long time limit. Oh, okay. That was actually very complex. Obviously, I'm going into completely blind. I really didn't know what I was doing, and I made massive mistakes. I reckon if I just do that again, or even the next chapter, I would probably make a lot less mistakes. I have a slightly better idea of what I'm doing, and I could do it more efficiently and do better, I think. So that was a mess. But we got through it and I did it. So what I'm thinking is I'm not going to do any more videos on this because I think we've got a sense of the game. I don't think it's going to make very good videos because I'm not good enough. This is the kind of game where if you're going to watch someone play it, you're going to want to watch someone who knows what they're doing. I think if I was to put several hours into this game, go through the first few chapters of this campaign and then start a video series, that would probably make a lot more sense and be much more entertaining to watch. But that's not what this channel is really about. This channel is about going to games blind, giving them a try, and if they're really fun, playing them through. Story games mostly, we'll play all the way through. A game like this, I could definitely see myself really enjoying playing this game. I do like this kind of game, but it is kind of a thing where I need to sit back and think about it without talking. And it's the kind of a time-consuming thing where you just want to put hours into it. So it's not really suitable for videos. But I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely had fun. I do like this kind of game. And I'll probably continue playing it, but not for videos, I don't think. But you let me know what you think. Do leave a like if you did enjoy it. And leave a comment, let me know what you think about this sort of game. But I think I'm going to choose another game to play. And we'll get that one going for probably tomorrow or the day after. We'll see how things go. Anyway, I just want to say thank you so much for sticking to the end. I feel that was a complete mess, but I will heavily edit that video so it's not quite as bad. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.